Should estate agents be paid commission to list houses? Today I'm joined by Iain Cooper, who is boss man from one of the Keller Williams centres in Bromley. Should estate agents be paid for listings, market share, or even price reductions? Talk to me.
No, categorically no. It's when you're listing a property for sale or for rent, you're not there just to stick it on the market. You're there to help somebody move in the best way possible, getting the best price possible in the current market, and move in the smoothest way. The business doesn't earn any money until you've got that unit sold. Market share and just paying people to list causes overvaluing, just pricing, but just putting it on the market because they think that's a good idea, and just flooding the market with people that lose trust and faith with agents as a whole.
But isn't it interesting, and I'm not disputing what you're saying, but the biggest estate agents that operate this model, their market share over the last 7 or 8 years has not gone down, but the models that don't, their market share has dropped.
How?
But again, I'm just saying it from their point of view. I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. But how do people measure market share? Is that on listings?
Oh, their sales is atrocious.
Yeah. And that's where I'm getting to. It's like market share has almost been an egotistic thing to look at for me.
Isn't it interesting that the top 3 estate agents in London, one exchanges on 25% of the properties they list, another exchanges on 30% of the properties they list, and one exchanges contracts on 54 or 55%. Guess which ones, allegedly, well, we won't say any more, but there is imagine your job is to get people moved, isn't it?
Imagine sitting with a vendor saying, I've got a 25% to 50% chance of getting you moved.
Atrocious.
But they will just walk away, and I think it's almost, how many boards can I get up and how can I flood an area? And I think it
looks good, doesn't it? I've got market share, looks good. It's willy waving, isn't it?
It does. I've got a massive vision, and I think maybe it's too big for my brain to even think about, of how do we make agency a quality place for people to be. And when you go to a party, someone goes, what do you do for work? I'm an estate agent. And people go, oh yeah, quality. Usually it's like they just run a mile, right? And we've done that to ourselves. As an industry, we've done it to ourselves. And I think it's always, market share means nothing if you're not selling properties, because there's no money coming in. So why give people money?
But if you haven't got it, you can't sell it.
Very true.
And if you throw enough, what's the name at the wall, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
But if you throw enough at the wall, some of it will stick.
Definitely. But does that hurt your brand even more? Especially if someone great comes into your location.
Yeah, but isn't it interesting that in London, out of those 3 agents, the one that's twice as good as the others, or one's twice as good, one's nearly twice as good, doesn't shout about it. Yeah. Is that their fault for not shouting about it?
Yeah. Anybody should.
Okay.
If you know categorically that you can get a job done better than anybody else, rather than just screaming and shouting about it and saying it in such words, show people numbers, prove people to the stats, rather than just going, yeah, we're better than Joe Bloggs, we're better than Bob down the road. It doesn't make sense. But yes, tell people your success.
With pie charts?
No. A nice video testimonial. It's like, it has to be something interactive that people can actually lean into. Pie chart, I won't get into pie charts.
Thank you for your time today, Iain.